Welcome to the latest episode of ET Tech Pulse. I am Dhruv Mohan and today we are talking about tech but on wheels. Well, I have with myself the facelift for the Kia EV6. This is the EV6 GT Line 2025 and this car is really special. Now we all know that EVs blend together tech and talk, but this one does it in a very special manner. You can actually feel it, it's palpable. And Kia has brought the best of technology that it has got back home to India with this car. So let's quickly check it out and understand what makes it so special. We are talking about all the features in this video and taking it out on a spin as well. Let's start first by understanding the design of the car, and that itself starts from the color. Now we have here a matte finish for this very different blue color that they are delivering on the EV6. For that matter, the key is also has a twist. Now the key looks like the one that we used to get from the previous EV6 lineup, but this time around it has this sand blasted coating that adds to the premium appeal. The functionalities are also the same. There is nothing new here, but yes, a twist. While yes, we could have appreciated some more smart features in the application as well on the EV6, but for now, we can appreciate what we've got. Now, updates also include the new LED light setup that you get up front. The headlamps are completely updated. This is also in line with Kia's new approach that we are seeing in pretty much all the Kia cars today that are being launched, including Ceros or Seltos. The design is pretty much like this. The throw of this particular headlamp setup is surprisingly bright. At the back, you can still figure out that this is an EV6. For that matter, you can, looking at the design, but this particular EV6 have certain changes, certain twists, a little bit of a upgrade from the previous version. You still have this Kia badge right here, a proud Kia badge actually, and you get a GT Line badge as well because yes, this is the GT Line of the EV6, and you have the EV6 written right over here. Once you open this up, you have got a massive boot space in the car, and as you can see, the size is massive here. Now as you can see, the boot space is massive in this car. I think you can easily fit in two big bags, trolley bags here. You have the equipment that you would want if there is ever a tire puncture, and there's also a warning kit right here, so you get all of this very neatly placed right here. There is no gesture control here to open the boot space, which is a bit surprising. This is a quality of life feature that you can expect in a car at this price point. Now you might be thinking if this is a big car or a small car, actually this is pretty much like an SUV, but you mix it in with a dash of sports car enthusiasm. This is a bit sporty even for the rear seat passenger, but you do get enough under thigh support and support in a headroom way as well. There is a fair amount of headroom here, so you can enjoy the vehicle. You can sit in the back, relax if you are somebody who doesn't like to drive, which we recommend that you do drive this car. But if you're somebody who's driven around by a chauffeur, you will still enjoy. You've got AC vents on the pillars. Unlike in the center control here, you have the controls for the windows right here. No window shades. Another thing which is a bit of a nitpick in this category, considering that it's not a luxury vehicle, but ideally there should be some shades as well. You would have to go for aftermarket or perhaps talk to Kia if there is available here. You can get them installed right here. But yeah, the shades are missing here. And also the water bottle holders in this car are not that big. So you can put in a water bottle, but you really can't expect a 2-liter bottle to sit here on the rear seat side. Moving on, there are dome light controls here as well. So you can press this and it enlightens up dome light, and of course there are USB ports for the rear seat passengers as well, so you can charge your devices while you're sitting here. Moreover, you also get an armrest here, and now it's time to take the car out on a spin. Now we have been driving the EV6 across all sorts of situations. We have driven it on empty stretches. We have also driven the car on particular areas with a lot of traffic jams. You know, if you live in any urban setup like us in Delhi NCR, you are used to it. Now, the best part of the car is, of course, the fact that it is an automatic that you would expect from any EV. But this one is really comfortable. So before I get into the numbers of how good this car is in terms of the performance, I would like to tell you about the quality of life features that you get inside the car. Of course, you get these two massive displays up front that have their own dedicated use case. I'm talking about the display that lets you get access to everything. I'm talking about a camera setup. I'm talking about maps. And of course, it provides you wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. On this side of the display, which is the driver side display, it is completely focused from a racing perspective. Sometimes I feel so, because even the seats have been designed like that. Here you see your range, your top speed, of course, the modes as well. For that matter, I would like to point out that you get multiple modes in this car. You get normal mode, of course, you get sport mode, you get my drive, you get snow and eco. Well, if you want to retain the most amount of range, we suggest that you stick to eco mode, because that's when you will get the longest range possible from this car. That being said, it also depends on your driving habits and how you drive to get the best range possible. The beauty of this car is that while a lot of manufacturers are moving towards having one giant display to control or give you an entire control center of the car, including changing gears in the competition of this vehicle, Kia has given us a good mixture of hard press buttons and the display. So while I talked about the display, I must mention that you do get a decent amount of hard buttons here. There is a complete setup for your air conditioner control, basically temperature control, that can be tapped into. You know, it's tactile. And we have to remember that a large part of consumers are still trying to get over the learning curve of EVs. Now, these seats are ventilated, and for that matter, the driver's seat is a memory seat. You can permanently set up a particular driver setting that you want to save, and once you sit in the car, if somebody else has used it, you can press it and you're good to go. It will come back to the setting that you like to drive this car in. Another feature that includes is that it also comes with heated seats up front. The rear seats do not get them, which is, I think, a miss in my opinion, considering the price of the car. It is an expensive vehicle. You do get heated steering wheels, so when there are winters and you're taking this car out, you're taken care of in that aspect. Now, the steering wheel is also packed. As you can see, a lot of buttons here on the steering wheel of the EV6, but this is coded Kia, you know. You look at any Kia car these days, they will give you a lot of essentials on the steering wheel itself. And now it's time that we talk about the drivability, because this car is definitely driver focused. Now, this is the second generation EV6 in India, and they have worked upon whatever feedback was given in this vehicle. Of course, we are not talking about the vanity, you have got new lights, but yes, we are talking about the software optimization that you get inside the car. You get 321 bhp on the car and 605 Newton meters of torque. You can actually take it from 0 to 100 km per hour in 5.3 seconds. When we talk numbers, we have to mention the range of the car, because when you are buying an EV, there is always going to be a range anxiety. Thankfully, Kia is providing a bigger battery in this car, which is of 84 kilowatt hours, which means that you are getting an extended range. Now, Kia is claiming about 663 kilometers. We have been testing the car out since we have got it, and we are easily getting above 500. And this is when we are driving it in peak traffic. Our acceleration is changing up and down all the time, and we are also changing the modes in order to test the car. But if you drive it like a regular vehicle, you know, you take care of it, we believe it can easily give you about 550 kilometers of range easily. And that's a long range if you think about it. Charging an EV vehicle is another challenge that Kia has addressed in the new EV6. Now, this supports ultra-fast charging, but with a dedicated 360 kilowatt hour charger. Now, how many of those are available in your area is something that you need to deduce. But if you can, it can go about from 10% to 80% in 20 minutes. So this was our video for the Kia EV6 GT line. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe to our channel.